From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your afternoon update.
Hey folks, good afternoon. Hope you've had a nice day so far. More strong to severe storms remain possible through this afternoon and really over the next few hours especially. Notice those chances really persisting pretty much from now through this evening. Temperatures widespread in the lower to mid 80s out there across the area. And of course we have those widespread dew points in the 70s. So we've got plenty of moisture to work with across the Tennessee Valley, plenty of instability with these thunderstorms. Of course, here over the next little bit, we're continuing to watch that line of storms move through, damaging winds 60-65 miles an hour, especially with these bowing features that do look possible, if not likely, over the next few hours. That continues to move on through. The bulk of that's out of here by about 5 o'clock, and then through about sunset and beyond, I'd say 7, 8, 9. We could see more development, so we could see more strong thunderstorm activity here, again, especially sunset and beyond, though I think the ceiling for this is lower than what we're seeing now and over the next few hours. So at least in that sense, it's a little bit of good news. But all of that will be out of here by tomorrow morning. Tomorrow is a little bit of a break from the widespread rain chances. Isolated thunderstorms do look possible for our Sunday, but I don't think that's going to be any issue at all. I think we just got to get through today first with this level 3 out of 5 risk across the Tennessee Valley, again, mainly for that damaging wind threat. Again, winds 60-65 miles an hour, easily possible with some of those bigger surges. Also can't rule out a tornado or two, just like we saw last night, where we saw up in Spring Hill, possible tornado, perhaps even in Giles County. Tornado threat's never zero with these things, so we do have to watch that, but I'm not expecting a tornado outbreak type situation. Hail threat, well, we're not really seeing a huge hail threat because hail tends to be more so in supercells as opposed to lines of storms, but we could also see some localized flash flooding because we already are saturated, and we will see some pretty heavy rainfall rates with this as well. So we'll have to watch that there. Damaging winds need to be watched closely though, and it wouldn't take 60 to necessarily do some damage. Think about how saturated we are. 45, 50, 55 easily could do, some tree damage out there, maybe bringing down some power poles or trees onto power lines, things like that. So again, just because it's not 65 doesn't mean it's not damaging. We'll have to watch that. But I do think we do have that elevated risk through this afternoon. So we'll have to watch that very, very carefully. Stay with us as needed. We will have you with updates of the warnings as necessary. And of course, as watches are issued and continue to be issued over the next little bit, we'll keep you updated and we'll keep you in the know as far as that's concerned. So over the next little bit, here's what we've got, right? As far as the next 7 days are concerned. Listen, I think we're going to stay wet. Tomorrow's a little bit of a break, but I just don't see signs of dry weather in the long term. I think Monday we still hold the chance for thunderstorms, some of which might even still be on the stronger side. Tuesday we still see that scattered convective development through the midweek as well. I'm seeing indications that we stay pretty wet because we have that moisture still flowing into the area, right? So we're going to be talking pretty consistent humid conditions, right? I mean, we're going to be talking 80s all throughout the week. Dew points in the 60s, maybe even higher than that still. Of course, with the isolated thunderstorm activity all the way through probably to next weekend as well. But of course, through the next little bit, let's keep an eye on those storms. Of course, as I mentioned, me here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center, Fred's here, Taylor's here, so we'll keep you updated and we'll let you know if warnings are issued.